Thank you to Jed North Yoga for sponsoring this video. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to your 30 days of morning yoga. I'm Jacqui, and it's day 15 with a morning flexibility flow. So coming into child's pose at the end of your mat, bring your knees wide, big toes together, and then walk your hands forward. Forehead comes to the mat. Sinking down with your belly and your chest towards the mat and your hips towards the heels of your feet. Taking a few deep breaths here to start your practice today. In through your nose and slowly out through your nose. Deep inhale and long, slow exhale. On the next breath, lifting up your head just slightly, take your right arm and thread it over to the left side of your mat underneath your left armpit. Lay your shoulder down and bring your head back down. You can rest this left elbow down just in front of you, or you can take it behind your back and reach towards your right hip crease. Close your eyes here and allow yourself to sink down into the right side of your body. Try not to hold on to any tension anywhere. Just let it all go. And then releasing the left arm if it was behind you. Coming back up, stretch the right arm to the top of your mat, and then left arm threads underneath towards the right side. Lay down onto your arm and your shoulder. Take the same variation as you took on the first side. So either the arm stays where it is, or you bring it behind your lower back, reaching towards your left hip crease. Close your eyes. Sink down into the left side. And on the next breath, releasing the right arm back down and then coming all the way up. Stretch your left hand to the top of your mat and come onto all fours for some cat and cow. Breathing in, lift the hips up, open your chest. Breathing out, round through your spine, pressing shoulder blades up to the sky and tucking your chin. Breathe in, open up. Breathe out, round. Breathe in, open up. On the next one, breathe out, round forward and bring your weight over your hands. Breathe in, arch through the spine and shift your weight back over your knees. Breathe out, cat, coming forward. Breathe in, cow, going back. Continue these rolls, making this movement as fluid as you can. Maybe closing your eyes and really feeling into the movement. Just one more here. And then coming back to your neutral spine. Walking your hands forward, coming into puppy pose. Forehead rests down onto the mat, or you bend your arms and place them on top of your forearms. Your choice. Really reach your fingers towards the top of your mat and sink your chest downwards. You can also place your chin on the mat at any time if you feel really open in your spine. Soften your belly. Melt your chest downwards. On the next breath, slowly lifting up your head, Slide your hips all the way back. Bring your knees together. And then forehead down to the mat. Arms go to either side. Palms facing up to the sky. Really allow your shoulders to droop forwards, going down to the mat. Taking this opposite stretch from what we just did. And then bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, slowly come back up. Sit over to one side and take your legs out in front. Give them a little shake, soften the legs, soften the knees, and then walk your hands forward, just to as far as you feel a slight stretch anywhere. Remember, mornings you're always a lot more tight than the rest of the day, so go easy on yourself. Let your head drop down. A nice passive stretch, so not trying to tense anything or pressing the backs of the knees down, just let everything release and sink downwards. Relax the back of your neck. Release any clenching that may be going on in the shoulders, in your hips, in your face. And then slowly lifting yourself back up, walking your hands back towards your body. Take your arms back and gently rock the feet from side to side. And then crossing the legs, rolling over your knees and coming into a downward facing dog. Nice, soft and gentle one. Knees can stay bent the whole time. Find a stretch into any area that feels tight this morning. And then on the next breath, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop the back knee down and untuck the toes. You can stay here with your hands if that's comfortable. You can also bring your elbows on top of your knee. Or even if you feel ready in the morning, your elbows down to the mat. But go easy on yourself. Try not to go too far too quickly. Sink your hips down and just allow them to gently release and open up. You can close down your eyes. Focus on your breath. Imagine all the muscles around your hips slowly opening and releasing their grip. On the next breath, bring your right hand down to the mat or shift your weight over to your right hand. Bend the right leg and take the left arm behind. If you can, grab onto the foot and gently pull it towards your body. If it's not quite reaching, then pull it mentally towards you. Keep reaching with your arm to get that stretch in the right quad. Just a couple breaths here. And then releasing that foot, tuck the toes down. Bring the left hand down, step back, downward facing dog. Just a breath here. Walk out your feet. And then stepping the right foot forward on the outside of the right hand. Bring the knee down, untuck the toes. So finding your variation, either up on your elbows, on your knee, or down on your hands, or maybe down on your elbows. Your choice. Knowing very well that this side could be completely different to the first side, and that's normal. Allow your hips to sink down. Feel the opening of this area of your body. And then taking the left hand down or shifting your weight over to your left hand, bend the left knee. Take your right arm back and hold onto the foot, or reach and mentally pull or physically pull your foot closer to your body. Try to keep sinking your hips down. Try not to tense. Now that we've come into a more intense stretch, and then slowly releasing the foot, tuck the toes down, bring the hands down, step back into a downward facing dog, walk out the feet, and then bring the knees down wide, untucking the toes and sitting back into a child's pose. Bring the forehead down, relaxing the belly and the chest downwards. Taking a few final breaths here in your practice today. Letting go of any last bits of tension that still may be residing in your body. And slowly coming back up to a seat. Bring your hands to your heart center, close down your eyes. Sitting up nice and tall. And just taking a moment to notice the effects of your practice on your body today. Noticing any areas that are feeling more open and free. And then slowly blinking open your eyes. Thank yourself for showing up on your mat today. I will see you back here on the mat tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Namaste.